भगवान साई बाबा अंधकार मिटाओ बाबा। भगवान साई बाबा अंधकार मिटाओ बाबा। आत्म ज्योति जलाओ बाबा। हो मेरे साई भगवान। भगवान साई बाबा अंधकार मिटाओ बाबा। एक तुम ही हो जग के दाता, तुम ही हमारे भाग्य विधाता। एक तुम ही हो जग के दाता, तुम ही हमारे भाग्य विधाता। सत्य ज्योति जलाओ, प्रेम ज्योति जलाओ। सत्य ज्योति जलाओ, प्रेम ज्योति जलाओ। आनंद ज्योति जलाओ, आनंद ज्योति जलाओ। भगवान साई बाबा अंधकार मिटाओ बाबा। Sai Ram. The Bhajan which only and only with Swami's grace he may sing this Thursday. Bhagwan Sai Baba. The sequence gets changed and it starts with the line एक तुम ही हो जग के दाता। Swami, how many versions of creation has been given in the Shrutis? And how many further newer dimensions have been poured by you through this voice for few seekers. The Shrutis said Brahman is the Jagat Karana, Jagat Karta, Jagat Adhisthana. It said Brahman is the material cause, efficient cause, instrument cause. And it said in the Sankhya, Kapila sage said, Purusha and Prakriti through a process, created this universe. Then Shruti said, I was alone with nothing else. Before this creation came into being, and then I willed, and the creation emerged. All these were refuted when he taught to few sadhakas that Brahman never willed to create. The moonlight is there. The robber is making use of the moonlight to steal, for which moonlight is not responsible. Similarly, Brahman exists. Somehow, mystical, inexplicable something, unknown something, borrowed the energy from Brahman, and the creation got emerged somehow, for which Shrutis have no most authentic version which can be experienced in meditation. I take a deep breath. I reach you. I exist as you. I open my eyes and I say not 100%, not 200%, 1000%, infinite percent, that when I reach you and when I exist as you, the Brahman, definitely Brahman could not have created this creation. Then how about his Guruji's line, Ek tum hi ho jag ke data? It is from the viewpoint of the human beings in this creation, looking up to the high heaven and somehow thinking that Narayana or Shiva or Brahman in their Rupa is existing somewhere in the high heaven. They are saying, Ek tum hi ho jag ke data. And then the line flows in meditation, Tum hi hamare bhagya vidhata. Is he really our bhagya vidhata? There, the sage from Ananda Kutir roars, you are the master of your own destiny. In the theory of karma, it is taught you are the master of your own destiny. Then how about this line, Tum hi hamare bhagya vidhata? Somehow, how could this theory of karma even would have come without thy grace, O Sai? So, you through your grace gave this karma theory to us, and then you declared that as per the theory of karma, we go through this transmigration, we go through this birth, death, rebirth, and again death, etc. And the process in which our karmas get cleared, the red arrows and the white arrows. So again, the person who is undergoing his karma looks up to you in high heaven and sings, तुम ही हमारे भाग्य विधाता. But O Sai, to give this talk to few who may get benefited if they are destined to, otherwise he would never travel to the past. But when he travels to the past and parks himself somewhere in the 2005, 2006, etc., in this process of coming and going, sadly, I pulled myself away from you, O Sai. I got into this samsara and I got stuck up in the darkness, which is samsara, the darkness which is my ego. Existence as jiva is equal to ego. Just like with your grace, he taught to few in the Love is God session about a moment in our life when everything appears to be a mere vacuum, and the man turns to God in despair, in agony, in tears. And when he looks up to the God, he knows that the God is the eternal Father, eternal Mother, Sa, I and Baba. So he cries out to you, O Swami. No doubt you chose to listen to his cries and then came to him and blessed him with something later on. He cries out non-stop, and he calls you Bhagwan, Sai Baba. Sai, Amma, and Baba, Appa, father and mother. And says what? Prabhu, इस अंधेरे से मुझे निकालो भगवन, अंधकार मिटाओ बाबा. He is not sure whether you have heard his cry. Again and again, he cries out to you, he calls you, Bhagwan Sai Baba. Then he repeats, Andhakar Mithavo Baba. It seems you listened to me, O Swami. You are giving me some indication. That indication is prompting me continuously, incessantly, prompting me to start from somewhere. How this andhakar can be removed? Have you taught us the way to come out of the darkness of our ignorance, Swami? What is special about you? What is special about this avatar, Satya Sai? Which can make us stay immersed in you, even forgetting the darkness where we are stuck. I am stuck. What is it about you? You are giving me the intuition. I am reaching there, almost there. What is that about you? How you moved around and existed in this creation. What aspect of your moving around, your existing is most appealing, most soothing, most comforting? I got the answer. I got the revelation due to Thy grace. For all my anguish, for all my questions, where to start? Your whisper comes to my ears. God is love, living love. From the day I saw you first in Kadugudi in 1975 and then in Puttaparthi in 76, beyond seeing your physical form, all that I could experience, even when I was mad about your physical form, still the foundation was laid, and I could experience you only and only as prema. It is wrong, O Sai, to say that you are prema walking on earth. But after experiencing the love in you, the love in me, and the love which connects both of us, I change this declaration that you are love walking on earth, and I confirm, I roar that on seeing you, prema itself knew what it is. Now I realize one thing. The darkness of ignorance may not vanish overnight. when something more powerful, more intoxicating, like Guru Nanak said in Narada Bhakti Sutra, then I can no more think about the darkness. Andhakar mithao. That expression is gone now. The mood, the mind, the frame, the existence takes a most pleasant note, and I sing Prema Jyoti Jalavo. And you are twisting my ears, oh Swami, and telling me जला तो दिया, अब क्या है? तुम प्रेम ही तो हो मेरे भक्त. I can imagine you coming closer to me and whispering, प्रेम ज्योति मुझे जलाने की जरूरत नहीं है, तुम प्रेम हो सर से पांव तक, तुम प्रेम हो रूह से, तुम प्रेम हो. You are that love. You had to only experience me. Swami is telling us love only to turn inward and to experience the lamp of love, Prema Jyoti, which you verily are. Now, should all paths not lead to the source, then this prema existence should not reach to the source. It must, right? So, I need an assurance. So, I am looking at you, lit up with prema to the core, and I look up to you and sing Atma Jyoti Jalavo Sai. I have not ended Atma Jyoti Jalao. You smile and say, look at yourself. That is what you are. You are verily the Atman. As Atman, with your assurance when I turn inward, as Atma Jyoti, I experience that my existence, Rama Rasayana, my existence is what? My existence is beginningless, middleless, endless. Satya Jyoti Jalavo. Satya Jyoti, from Prema Jyoti to Prema Tatwa, which is Atma Jyoti, and Atma Jyoti finally culminating in Satya Jyoti, Ram Rasayana. Satya Jyoti, the state where are though no forms, no names, no objects. I now get a newer dimension to the two facets given by Gurudev Shivananda ji. First as source, unmanifest. Through the process of evolving from Prema to Atma to Satya Jyoti, I exist without any nature, Nirguna Nirakara Tatwa. But when I come down and exist in this creation from the unmanifest Satya Jyoti, I do manifest as only one, with only one nature. What is that nature of my existence or our existence, or that existence, only existence when one manifests and moves around in this universe? What is that manifestation? What is that manifestation? Ananda Maya Bhagwan. And then when it translates to me, still remaining at thy feet, I dare not say I am Ananda Jyoti, but still I am at your feet and I plead Ananda Jyoti Jala. In gratitude for having taken me from where I was in the darkness of ignorance, when I cried out first Andhakar Mitao, to the existence as Ananda, how it happened, who graced me all this, how a rusted iron has been made to shine as Bangaru. How from Andhakar to Ananda Jyoti. I don't have words. I can only say, O mere Sai Bhagwan. And even when I say this, O mere Sai Bhagwan, you through your will, your wish, take me to the past and run through my journey with you in brief, O Swami. The memory, which again is your grace, the memory goes back to the first darshan in Vrindavan, in the summer camp. And then a few years later, the memory goes back to the tears when you made me lead a Qawwali team in 1979, and you, Nutcut Sai, walked out of the Talkatora Garden Stadium when 2 more programs were left out before the Qawwali had to begin. How I sang that song without crying is again your grace when I sang Nale imtahan tu मेरी बेखुदी का के सौदाई हूँ मैं तेरी दिल भरी का नाले इम्तहान तो. I went to the curtain room backside and cried and cried and cried and even said, I won't sing, Swami. In future, you were not there when I sang the first ever program in a stadium. And couple of days later, your compassion, you knew all my tears. If you don't know, who will know? After a couple of days, in the same Talkatora Gardens where the arrangements were made for darshan, you come to me, and in that 40-50 by say photograph of yours, you come to me and declare your Prema Swarupa nature with writing with love, Baba. You fill my memory with the eye-to-eye contact again in 1981 when I gave you my letter to you for giving me admission in BCom in Kadugudi in Whitefield College. You accepted, and then you said, wait. The boy did not know the real meaning of wait. He thought, Swami has taken the letter, so my admission to Whitefield is guaranteed. There were 2 waiting, O Swami. The wait for me, which you told was a long waiting for me to ultimately, with thy grace, to find the lamp of love, Prema Jyoti, lit in my heart, and to ultimately again with your grace and only with your grace to exist as Satya Jyoti and manifest as Ananda Jyoti. Not only that, for you, the waiting was from your side was all those years when I went astray, far away from you, did not even visit you, did not even visit the Bhuloka Vaikunta Parti Nivasa. And then even after visiting again and again, still staying in the andhakar, in the darkness of ignorance, how much you waited, O Swami. I might have forgotten that waiting process and would have gone astray, waited for all stupid, idiotic things, but you waited to confer on me the Prema Jyoti, to Atma Jyoti, to Satya Jyoti, to Ananda Jyoti. And you fill my memories with so many pada namaskars you graced, the vibhuti you created for me in 2000, the blessings with which you sent me to Oman, saying Romba 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 Santosham, and all the blessings, all the pardon you chose on me for all my follies, for all my unpardonable mistakes. Oh Swami, you lifted me from as a rusted iron existence, and you made me an instrument to hold the Samarpan sessions, 255 odd bhajans with same amount of talks. And then the Raham Nazar in 2010, the parting Raham Nazar. That look which ended all your waiting and my waiting and our waiting from 1975 up to 2010. I cried out in the Hanuman Chalisa talk that whatever you have given me, still I would be at your feet, O Swami. Again I cried out to you. This Satya Jyoti would ever be at thy feet and cry out for want of any other expressions to convey what all is going in that Satya or Satya Jyoti's heart, if I may say. All feelings end with just one expression. As I hold on, I am hugging your photograph, O Swami. I am hugging you tightly, your feet. Shri Rama Charanam, Shri Rama Charanam, Shri Rama Charanam Bhaje. As I hold on, I hug your feet. Mad in my love for you, I know not what to say, I know not what to sing. I can only say or I can only sing. O mere Sai Bhagwan. Only two lines come to this Satya Bhagavan Sai Baba. Finished. And then O mere Sai Bhagavan. Full stop. Full stop. How sweet you are, oh Swami, how sweet you are. What all you have given to us. You may pardon us, but can we ever Antakal, before the time of death, in the physical Antakal, can we ever pardon ourselves if we do not rise up to your teachings? What all you have given us. If you had punished us for one mistakes we did, we would have been burned to ashes at that very place. You pardoned, you loved, because Prema Rupa Sai or Prema Rupa Ram, you are but that Prema. You loved and loved and loved, pardoned and pardoned and pardoned, till the time, in this birth or in any birth, the Jiva, a Sai Bhakta, really turns away from the world and looks up to you and says, I don't want anything except you, Swami. And then you say, come, O child, I will take you to the ultimate Atma Jyoti, Satya Jyoti. Even if my tears fill the whole muscat, fills this kuram, fill this muscat, fill this gulf, fills this world, even then will I ever be able to express my gratitude to you, O Swami, for what you have given to me. Sigh, 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 sigh. O Swami, O mere Sai Bhagwan.